Hello students, welcome back to your channel Art of Mathematica. Students, today I am going to do class 8 video session. In this session I am going to explain the remaining part of the worksheet 1 of chapter 14, that is mensuration. So here I am going to do from question number 7. So let's do the sum. Now question number 7, what it is told, the area of a trapezium is 248 square meter. So let me do it. Now here it is told area of a trapezium. So we can say let ABCD be the trapezium. Okay. So now in this trapezium and AB is greater than DC. That is not mandatory. You can write, or without this also you can do it. Just I have mentioned that this is the greater side, and actually this is not important, but important is this, that AB parallel DC. These two are parallel, so definitely this is the height. Suppose this is D. Oh no, D is already there, so I can take X. Okay, area given, so area of ABCD equals to what? 248 square meter. Okay, this is the area. Now what to do? And its height is 8 meter, and height in the bracket we can write dx, that according to the figure, that is 8 meter. If one of the parallel side is smaller than the other by 4 meter, find the two parallel side. Means there is here it is not given directly the length of the two parallel side. If it is given, you can so according to the what is the formula? Area is what? Half into sum of the parallel side into what? Height. So this is the area, that is 248. That value I have to find. But suppose here P1 and P2 value has been given, you can do it directly. But here it is not given. But a relation between these two sides has been given. So that is what? Here I have to actually take, let the length of the smaller side, in the bracket I can write DC. Because here I have written, so DC equals to what? That is X meter. I am taking this is X. Okay. So if that one is X meter, so definitely therefore length of can I do it directly? AB. Chalo, tell me what. It is told the small if one of the parallel side is smaller than other by 4, so that means definitely if the smaller side is X, so definitely greater side is what? X plus 4 meter, because it is told smaller than other by 4, so smaller is X, so definitely it is plus 4, so definitely this one. So in that place I can write, so according to the question what I can write? Area equals to this. I don't have any space, so I am writing here this. So half. Now P1 value, that smaller one, that means suppose X, not suppose P1 is the smaller one, so X plus. Now tell me what is the value of P2, means another one, that is AB, that is X plus 4. X plus 4 into H is what? 8 meter. So 248 implies. Now half, this can be cancelled, no, because it can be 8 by 1, we can assume. So 8 4s are, so X plus X, 2X plus 4, no, into 4 equals to 248. Can I do it directly? So into 4 over there. So if you transpose this to this side, that means divide 4, है ना? चलो, so 6s are 2s are implies 2x equals to 62 minus 4, because 62 plus 4 equals to 2x plus 4 equals to 62. So 2x equals to what? 62, and if you transpose this side, so minus 4, so you will get 58. So x equals to 58 divided 2, because into here transpose this means divide. So 2s are 9s are, so 29 is the smaller side. So here I am going to write, so DC equals to 28, sorry 29, I said wrong, 29, and AB equals to what? 29 plus 4, because it is plus 4 x plus 4, so instead of x plus 4 we can write x value is what? 29, so 29 plus 4, that is 33. This is meter, this is meter, so you can write the answer. Therefore length of the two parallel sides of the trapezium B are 29 meter and 33 meter. Okay, chalo, now I am going to do the question number 8. Now question number 8, it is very much similar to the question number 7, so I am not going to write all the statement, all those things, but I am going to show you the calculation definitely, but I am going to do it in short. Okay, now question number 8, find the two parallel sides of a trapezium. So I have to find P1 and P2, suppose. So now what they have told, if the area is 1.6 meter square, so area means what? I can write area means, I am going to do it directly, P1 plus P2 into H. Okay, that is the area. So what one can write, half into P1 plus P2 into H equals to what is the value? 1.6 meter square. Now guys, could you tell me 1.6 meter square, that is meter, but the problem is that all the digit means all the units are not same. Means what? Here it is given 10 decimeter, it is what? Height equals to 10 decimeter. And one more thing, that one of the parallel sides is longer than the other by 8 decimeter. So suppose this is x, smaller one is x, so it is longer than other by 8 decimeter, so x plus 8, but both are decimeter, dm, this is also dm, but area is given in what? Meter square, so I have to convert this into decimeter. Now see, 1 kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter, decimeter, so meter then decimeter, so you all know 1 meter equals to 10 decimeter, no doubts, no problem. So if you want to convert bigger unit to smaller unit, definitely you have to multiply by 10. But the problem is here what? Meter square. So one can write, now guys tell me, 1 meter square can be written as 1 meter into 1 meter. Can I write? Listen it carefully. How I am converting the number, means that meter to decimeter, it is, you all know. This one you all know. This is class 5 thing, 4-5 thing. But this one, I think this also many of the students can do it, but some of them, those who cannot, listen it carefully. 1 meter square equals to what? 1 meter into 1 meter. Because meter square means what? 1 meter into meter. So one can write 1 meter into 1 meter. Chalo. Now, what is the value of 1 meter? That is 10 decimeter. So 10 decimeter into, again 1 meter is what? 10 decimeter. So 10 into 10, 100. Now decimeter square. Is that okay? So 1 meter square actually is what? Many of the students, they made a mistake, they have written 10 decimeter, but here meter square, so be careful. This is the part that you have to be careful, but rest are same as question number 7. So now this one done. So 1 meter square equals to this, so instead of this one can write 1.6 into 100 decimeter square. I am not going to write the answer here, means unit here. So guys, how to remember? If 1 meter equals to 10 decimeter, how many zero over there? 1 0. So meter square means isko bhi square kar do. So 10 ka square 100 decimeter square. Suppose 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter, no. So 1 meter square मतलब क्या होगा? इसको square कर दो. Square of this number. So 100 into 100 centimeter square. Okay ना? So 10,000 सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर. ऐसे करते रहना तो तुम लोगों को बहुत ही इजी होगा. ऐसे याद रखो, नहीं तो ऐसे कर लो, जो लगे वही करो. नाउ चलो, सो लेट अस डू द रिमेनिंग पार्ट. नाउ हाफ इनटू, नाउ देयर इज अ रिलेशन गिवन x and this is x plus 8. So x plus 8 equals to this. Okay na? Now half, this is 2x plus 8. Same calculation, same type. That is 0.0 means if you remove this, you will get this 0 cancel. Now that is 160. So now half over there, if you multiply over there, that should be 2 by 1. Half should be 2 by 1. Its reciprocal number I have to write over there. If we transpose, now 2x plus 8 equals to what? That 16 2s are 32, 320. है ना? That 2x equals to 320 minus 8. Can I write directly? Chalo, this is 312. Okay. Now x equals to 312 by 2, because multiply means divide this side. 2 1s are 2, 10, 11, 2 5s are 10. That means again 1, 12, 6 are 12. So x equals to 156. Okay now. So this is the decimeter. So x plus 8 I have to find. That means 156 plus 8. That gives 4, means 164 decimeter, and that is also decimeter, that is also decimeter. So length of the parallel sides length of the parallel sides are 156 decimeter and 164 decimeter, or you can say 156 decimeter means what, 15.6 meter, because 10 है ना, तो divide होगा there, 16.4 meter. This is also meter. Anything, this also will answer, or this one maybe, anything you can write. Now question number 9. The cross section of a canal is in the form of a trapezium. If the top of the canal is 15 meter wide and the bottom is 8 meter, and the area of the cross section is 138 meter square, find the depth. Now cross section, this is the little bit different point. Actually you have to find the height of the trapezium, because the shape is trapezium, but you all have to know that is what is cross section. Suppose this is a full thing, this is a whole thing, you can see this is the whole book, this is a. Now someone say that, sir, I am going to cut here through this through this horizontally I am going to cut this. Understood now? This is the figure. I am going to cut this book through this. So if you cut this like this, it is, if I cut this, you will get like this. Now cross section means after cutting this, you will get this surface. This surface is called cross section. Suppose there is a pipe, circular pipe. If you cut like this, so you will get the circular shape. Suppose cylindrical pipe. Okay now. Now you are cutting this through cross section means like this. Understood now? Chalo. So you will get the circular shape. Here you are getting rectangular shape. Cross section means, suppose there is a book. If you cut this part, you will get this part is what? You can see this is a rectangular shape. So similarly, here it is told the trapezium. That shape should be a trapezium. That canal, if you cross section means, suppose if you cut this, it is like here you can see this part is what? This part is a rectangular shape. Here you can see this part is trapezium shape. Okay, so now here it is told and why I have drawn like this, that this part now I am going to draw smaller part, because it is told the bottom and top of the canal is 15 meter. Have you noticed this is 15 meter and that one is 8 meter, so that's why this is bigger. So I should write like this, and these are the parallel sides. Okay, now what they have told, another thing, area has been given, that is cross section. The area of the cross section is 138 meter square. Let ABCD be the cross section of the canal which is in the shape of a trapezium. Now therefore DC equals to 15 meter, AB equals to 8 meter, and area equals to, that is 138 meter square. All are meter, no? Yes, all are meter. Okay, chalo. Now I have to write perfectly. Chalo. Now here they have asked find the depth. Depth means what? The deep means height. Okay, so here if I draw here the depth, so this should be the depth. Okay, suppose AX. So let AX be the depth of the canal. Okay, let AX be the depth of the canal. Now and AX, length of AX means AX only you can write H meter. I am going to take this. Okay, now according to the question, what I can write, half into P1 plus P2 into H equals to 138. Now tell me guys, half. Now P1 value is what? 15. I am going to take bigger one is as 15, smaller one as 8. So 8 plus 15, you can take anything. It is not mandatory that I have to take P1 as bigger, and this one I have told what they are, length of the parallel sides. And H is what? That is I don't know. I have to find the value of H. So 138. So now tell me 15 and 8, if you add them, 23, by 2 into h equals to 138. Now guys, what to do? This is a rational number. If you transpose to this side, is reciprocal number I have to write, no? So here I am going to write h equals to 138 into 2 by 23. 53 is a prime number, so I have to cut by this number. 3 is a 6, 3 is a 18. So 8 is coming at the last. So let us check. 6 3 is 18, 6 to 12 and 180. Yes, 6. So 6 2 is 12. Okay. So 12 meter. So what is the depth of the cross section of the canal? That is 12 meter. Okay. Question number 10, and this is a very important sum. Maybe this sum can be come in your exam. Okay. So that two parallel sides of a trapezium are 58 and 42 centimeter. The other two sides are equal length, which is 17 centimeter. That means this is 58, this is 42. Okay, this non-parallel side has been given and they are equal. Here perpendicular has not been given. You can see this is not given, but we have to find dx, that red color length we have to find, because if we don't know the what is the length of dx, you cannot solve the sum, because you cannot find the area. Because area, for the area perpendicular height or height is required, no, perpendicular length or height is required, but these two has been given. And do you know, if in isosceles means, actually I have told the answer, if the do you know, if this trapezium, these two are parallel and length of these two sides are equal, non-parallel sides are equal, then it is called what? Isosceles trapezium. Why? Because, do you remember how to remember this is isosceles trapezium, or how to relate that? Suppose in a triangle these two sides are equal, only these two sides are equal, then this triangle is called what? Isosceles triangle. So here two non-parallel sides are equal, so that's why we can call it isosceles trapezium. So this is a special type of trapezium that is called isosceles trapezium. So this can be solved by this way. Now I have drawn already. This can be solved by this way. And do you know what I have done here? I have drawn from the vertex C and D. I have drawn a perpendicular line x and y. So now it forms a rectangle. So this perpendicular length I have to find. How to do that? That method is there, like total is 42. So this length is also 42. So remaining is what? 58 minus 42. That is 16. Okay. So length of AX and BY or YB both are same. Why? Because this is isosceles trapezium. So these lengths are same. So one can write AX equals to YB equals to 16 by 2, that is 8. Or another way you can do it, that I am going to do. So any method, actually some of the students they said this method is easy, some of the students say that now I am going to do another method, that method is easy. So in the video I cannot do both method, so I am going to follow the common method, that is all of them are doing, like draw another parallel line which is parallel to BC. From the point D I have to draw a parallel line which is parallel to BC. Okay, so one can write, suppose this is E. Okay, so AED, it is an isosceles triangle, because parallel line means it forms a parallelogram, like BCDE, it is a parallelogram. So opposite sides are equal means this is also 17, this 17 means this also 17, and length of EB, that is 42. Yes or no? Because parallelogram, in a parallelogram length of the opposite sides are equal. So EB is what? 42. So DC equals to EB equals to 42. Because what to write? Length of the opposite sides of the parallelogram. Now DE equals to BC equals to 17 centimeter. Now tell me, so what is the value of AE? AE value is that total 58 minus 42, that is 16. Now I have to find what? Now guys tell me, AXD, it is an what? Right angle triangle, because I have drawn a perpendicular line, because height means perpendicular. So AXD, that from there you can, by using Pythagoras theorem, you can find AX value, because you can find DX value, but AX is what, do you know? The half of AE. Now why? 16 by 2, that is 8 centimeter. Why? Because ADE is an isosceles triangle. Okay, so that's why this is 8 centimeter. Okay, so now next, so guys, you can do it by using the formula that in an isosceles triangle, what is the height of the triangle. There is another formula that you can do it, or using Pythagoras theorem, that I am going to do. This part you have to you have done. Now here you have to draw. Please write it down. The drawing draw from the vertex D, draw a parallel line which is parallel to BC, meet AB at E. Okay, chalo. Now what to do? Therefore BCDE is this is a parallelogram. Okay, so parallelogram means now this you have to write. After that, in right triangle AXD, that one, okay, this triangle, that Pythagoras theorem I am going to apply. So I have to find the value of dx, no? So dx square plus ax square equals to ad square. Using Pythagoras theorem, you can write over there. Please write it down. Now dx value is what? Dx I have to find, so I am going to write only dx. Okay, so dx square plus ax value is what? Ax equals to definitely now I have done 8 square equals to, that is 17 square, implies. Now can I take dx as chalo, and here I am going to write and dx equals to 8 centimeter. Okay, let chalo, not and, let dx equals to 8 centimeter. So instead of dx I can write h square plus, चलो एक बार ही कर देता हूँ, 17 square is 289 minus 64, that is 225. So h equals to minus root over 225 equals to 15. So h value is what? 15. After this done, now depth is what? 15. So our height is what? 15. So I have to rub. So students, I am going to rub this. If you want to take the snapshot or screenshot, you can take it. Okay, so now area of the, now what to do, what I have to find, tell me. I have to find 10 number that find the area of a trapezium. Therefore area is what? Half into sum of the parallel side is what? Tell me. I am going to do it right directly. 58 plus 42 into what is the value of h? Now only I have done, that is 15. Okay na, chalo, half into, now this if you add them, no, so you will get 100 into 15, because 58 to 60 100. Chalo, that is 50. 5 15s are 75 0. So this centimeter square. So this is the area. I know ये थोड़ा लेंदी हो गया, क्योंकि देखो ये जो 10 नंबर साम है ना, हमें एक्सप्लेन करना ही था, ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट साम है, मैंने स्टार्ट देके भी रखा है, तो ये ठीक से कर लेना एक बार प्रैक्टिस। तो चलो फिर 11 नंबर को देखता हूँ। एक बात कहना है कि देखो अभी जो वीडियो है बहुत ही लेंदी हो चुका है, लेकिन हमें 2 सम इसी वीडियो में कर देना है, इसी सेशन में ख़त्म करना है। तो एक काम करना है, देखो यहाँ पे जो दिया गया है वो हम शॉर्ट में लिख रहा हूँ, जो स्टेटमेंट है, तो उसका स्टेटमेंट क्या होगा, देखो लेंथ ऑफ द 2 पैरेलल साइड्स बी x meter and 7x meter, so that is x, sorry 4x and that one is 7x. Okay, so that is 4x and that one is 7x. So and one more thing, height has been given, yes 14 meter. So देखो सेम प्रोसेस है, आप उतना एक्सप्लेन करने की ज़रूरत नहीं, 14 मीटर और एरिया गिवन है। सो देयरफॉर एरिया equals to half into P1 plus P2 into H. So you can write therefore half into, now P1 value is what? 4x plus 7x into 14 है ना, 14 है, चलो equals to एरिया क्या है 385। अब क्या करने वाले हम, एक implies half, now इसको ऐड करोगे तो 4x and that 7x 11x into 14 equals to 385. So this can be cancelled na 7. So 7 11 is 77. So x equals to 385 by 11 into 7 ही करता हूँ चलो, क्योंकि ये दोनों इंटू था ऊपर तो यहाँ आके डिवाइड हो जाएगा। ये सब तुम करके आए हो 7 में, उतना एक्सप्लेन करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। तो 11 से कटो, 3 ज़ा 5 ज़ा एंड 5 ज़ा, ओके ना, 7 5 ज़ा 35। सो x इक्वल्स टू 5। दिस इज नॉट द आंसर, हमें क्या फाइंड आउट करना है? लेंथ ऑफ द पैरेलल साइड्स। देयरफॉर लेंथ ऑफ 2 पैरेलल साइड्स आर, नाउ क्या करना है? 5, देखो अभी x का वैल्यू है 5, तो हमें फाइंड करना था 4x। तो अब चलो कर ही देते, यहाँ पे कर दे। 4x इक्वल्स टू व्हाट? 4 इंटू 5 दैट इज 20 मीटर। 7x इक्वल्स टू व्हाट? 7 इंटू 5 दैट इज 35 मीटर। सो वन कैन राइट 20 मीटर एंड 35 मीटर। दिस इज डन। नाउ वन मोर सम है, कुछ देर और रुक जाओ, इतने देर तक आ गया, प्लीज छोड़ के मत जाना। तो चलो 12 नंबर, 12 नंबर द लास्ट सम। ये स्लाइड डिफरेंट है कि यहाँ पे देखो, अगर हम P1 पैरेलल साइड ये है, ये पैरेलल साइड 2 है। अब देखो ये नॉन पैरेलल मैंने कहा था ना N1, ये सोचो N2 है, तो वो बोलो तो इसका पेरीमीटर क्या होगा? पेरीमीटर मतलब बाउंड्री को ऐड करना है ना, बाउंड्री को ऐड करना है मतलब देखो P1 प्लस P2 प्लस N1 प्लस N2 है ना। तो देखो यहाँ पे दो वैल्यू नॉन पैरेलल साइड्स का लेंथ दिया गया है, हमें एरिया फाइंड आउट करना है और कुछ नहीं। एक बार देख ही सकते हो, स्क्रीन में भी क्वेश्चन है। द पेरीमीटर ऑफ ए ट्रापेजियम इज 104, तो इसका वैल्यू क्या है? 104 इन टोटल। पेरीमीटर मतलब बाउंड्री को ऐड करते जाना है। तो ये N1 है, P1 N2 P2, सोचो अगर हम ऐसे सोचे तो दैट इक्वल्स टू व्हाट? 104। तो चलो अब देखो P1 प्लस P2 तो है, अब N1 का वैल्यू अगर 18 है और N2 का 22, सो P1 प्लस P2 का वैल्यू आएगा या नहीं, फाइंड आउट कर पाओगे या नहीं? हमें P1 P2 सेपरेटली नहीं मंगा है, वो लोग पूछा है कि एरिया फाइंड आउट करो ट्रापेजियम का। तो बहुत ही इजी है, बाकी तो कर पाओगे, तो एक बार कर लो। तो देखो पेरीमीटर इक्वल्स टू, चलो एक बार लिख ही देता हूँ ना पेरीमीटर। आई थिंक इट इज़ बेटर टू राइट ऑल्टीट्यूड। हाँ ऑल्टीट्यूड क्या है? 16, मैंने लिख के रखा है, देख सकते हो। तो पेरीमीटर ऑफ द ट्रापेजियम इक्वल्स टू व्हाट? 104 है ना। तो हमें क्या फाइंड आउट करना है? सम ऑफ द टू पैरेलल साइड्स। सो इक्वल्स टू व्हाट? इम्प्लाइज सम ऑफ द टू पैरेलल साइड्स प्लस सम ऑफ द टू नॉन पैरेलल साइड्स। देखो ये पैरेलल साइन है, पैरेलल साइन को ऐसे लिखता है, दो लाइन जो पैरेलल का साइन होता है वो फिर L ऊपर में। तो दैट इक्वल्स टू व्हाट? 104 है ना। तो हम अगर नोटेशन में लिखे तो क्या होगा? P1 प्लस P2 एंड सम ऑफ द, ये तो हो गया P1 प्लस P2। अब सम ऑफ द नॉन पैरेलल साइड्स क्या होने वाला है? वो है 18 प्लस 22 दैट इज 104। ओके चलो P1 प्लस P2 इक्वल्स टू, अब इसको ऐड करके तो 30 40, सो 104 माइनस 40 दैट इज व्हाट? 4 एंड 6 64। सो P1 प्लस P2 का वैल्यू जो है 64 है। अब यहाँ तक तो हो गया, आप इसको रब कर देते, इस जगह पे कर दे। हाँ तो बहुत ही शॉर्ट में करने वाला हूँ हम। तो क्या करेंगे? एरिया। सो एरिया, डायरेक्ट एरिया करके लिख देता हूँ। हाँ एरिया इक्वल्स टू व्हाट? वी कैन राइट हाफ इंटू P1 प्लस P2 इंटू H। हाफ इंटू P1 प्लस P2 का जो वैल्यू है डायरेक्ट हम 64 लिखेंगे यहाँ पे, ओके, इंटू H का वैल्यू क्या है? 16 है। तो इसको कैंसिल करने की कोशिश करो, 8 जा हो गया ना। आप इसको कैलकुलेट करो, 512 मीटर स्क्वायर। ओके बस हो गया, ख़त्म। तो आज के लिए इतना ही। मुझे पता है ये बहुत लेंदी वीडियो हो चुका है। सो गाइस मेरा काम अगर अच्छा लग रहा है तुम्हें, मैं 8 का भी वीडियो बना रहा हूँ। अभी मैं इसका भी सिलेबस ख़त्म करने की कोशिश करूँगा 8 का। पता है मुझे वो पहले क्यूब उसका नहीं बनाया, तो इस एंड के ईयर में, मतलब एंड ऑफ द सेशन में बना दूंगा, सब कोशिश करूँगा ख़त्म करने की। तो गाइज इफ़ यू लाइक माई वीडियो प्लीज़ शेयर विथ योर फ्रेंड्स। जो लोग 8 में हो अभी, तुम्हारे जो दोस्त थे स्कूल में, उनके साथ शेयर करो। और अगर तुम्हें अच्छा लगे मेरे काम तभी उसको शेयर करो। और तब तुम अभी जो ये सिचुएशन चल रहा है तो ठीक से रहना, घर में रहना, सेफ रहना। सो तब तक के लिए गुड बाय।